stop this, you can't stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop this. You won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt, this life ain't got no ceiling like. You won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt, this life ain't got no ceiling like. You can't stop this.
Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock.
Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Two teams sitting above 500 in the early season, but only one will stay that way as we're off in week 4. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Gain 15 there. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
Kate, if that first play is in the indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. On first down, here's Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, break tackles, and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. carry for Robinson. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Here we go, set. 19 seconds.
Trying for it with Penix. That one complete to Pitts. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the first down, too.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Brock pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
Let's go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
A 31-yard attempt.
Koo able to put it through. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him the lead.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Fields this one at the 3. Fighting his way through, but he lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. But when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
Now Penix off the play action. Brought in right side. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you gotta imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, a cookie. Now I'm hungry. On 2nd down, Robinson. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Benjamin Morrison comes up with it.
Max's pass. Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. Some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Another carry for him. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Head to 60. Hut, go. Let's go.
3rd and long for him here. It's a big strike downfield to Aguka. Breaks free in the center of the field. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. York tacks on that extra point. And the Buccaneers take a 4-point lead.
Buccaneers 7, Falcons 3.
The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. Nicole Hardman now on the return. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
Penix here from the gun. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. The gun, they'll give it to him inside. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 4th and long.
Cade York on for the field goal. A 40-yard attempt.
York knocks it through. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Bucks get lined up, and they will kick this away. Hardman with a return. Shoves him off. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. He finds a couple of yards of space. It's 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. A toss now to Robinson. Oh, he loses the football. And this one belongs to the Buccaneers.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Buying some time right. For big yards on the right side. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. So Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
When things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
York now for the extra point. Pressure off left, and it's blocked! And he's grabbed down. It was a long shot after the block anyway, and they're unable to add anything on top of that touchdown. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Hardman with a return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. He dodged the tackle. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Penix working from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Oh, boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off. season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Running left is Robinson. And he's escorted out of bounds, but not before driving them up near the 25. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. So it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Back now, pressure coming. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. Up the sideline, past the 45. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. This play goes for 36. And that's a Falcon first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Penix on first down. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
Penix is going to throw again. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Looking for Bijan Robinson that time out of the backfield. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. Again, Penix to the air. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons parlay the interception into points. Drake London with the touchdown.
Younghoe Koo lining up for the point after.
Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons get it back to within 6.
16. Falcons 10.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Starting from the 5. Showing a little burst so far. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
At their own 38-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to work after throwing the pin. That's complete to the rookie out of Missouri. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bucs have the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
70 Lions. Go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. All set to go now from the 35. First down, and they go right back to it. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Second and 10. Here he is to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They'll throw, third and long. Throwing deep towards the end zone. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons will get it back with some time to work with. We reach the 2-minute warning. So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. A give, left side. Here's Robinson. And he's got 4 on the run. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Even 5 on that carry. Bringing up second and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Penix on third down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. He fields this at the 18. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever got the ball fully in.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. So the big play has them well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Throwing from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
forced to the ground.
It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's going to be second down.
18, right here.
They are throwing it again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
He's in trouble and gets brought down again. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
An individual player taking over a drive isn't limited to just skilled players on the offense. If a defender gets in a groove like this, he can wreck a drive single-handedly with his pass rush. That is back-to-back sacks for him now. And it sure seems like whatever move he's throwing out there, it's working. We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
He's brought down just inside the 25. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Throwing, Penix. Catches made down the right sideline. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. 1 play in, and they are already close to midfield. Looking to throw. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. Koo able to put it through. And it's back to a 1-score game now. The deficit is 6.
19. Falcons 13.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
Running it now out of the gun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there. But still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Let's go.
From the gun on 3rd down. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Xavier Watts picks it. And the Falcons are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL. And especially in the second half, You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Connects on the crosser. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
A handoff for Robinson, running right. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. 3rd and 1. It's Penix. That one complete to Pitts. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Caught just shy of the goal line. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Drake London with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And they'll take the lead. Koo all lined up and ready to put this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
Unlock line. Unlock line. Here we go. Set. Ready.
Here's the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Looking to throw here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Divine Diablo. And the Falcons take over as he reports his 10th career INT. Now, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Penix here from the gun. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. It is caught left side. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons parlay the interception into points. Kyle Pitts with the touchdown. Koo on now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Falcons grow their lead to 8. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Returnable from the 2. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 79 Broncos.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Complete over the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Come on. 18, Cowboy 80.
They go play action on 1st down. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Well, it sure seems like they have found the wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read, Brock. Got him on a pick on the last drive, and they should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One interception you don't like, back-to-back drives. That's a really hard walk off the field.
And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that 1st down marker.
18 Cardinal.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Finds a seam down the middle. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down. Rolling back in the backfield and to it. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Looking in the air here. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Ready? Let's go.
3rd and long for him here. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
60 Maverick. Steady.
All right, they're going to throw for it. They draw up just the right throw, and we're tied. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the 2nd half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? You know who Steven is?
Good question. No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
Hardman with a return. Things going well so far. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Let's go, Rick.
Slot man motioned over. 1st and 10, around to Robinson. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Buccaneers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Let's go now. 18 cards.
Pass play on 1st and 10. And down he goes. The Falcons defense gets it done. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line.
We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. This game remains tied after 3, so we'll decide things right here in the 4th quarter. Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
He's going to throw this one. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He'll get it at the 9. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Now to give to Bijan. Has a hole left, room to run. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Bravo 80.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they drop him after just a yard. 2nd down.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
70 Lions. Take over.
Here's a throw. It's a big strike downfield to Anguka. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a 29-yard gain, and the Bucs have the first. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
At the 30-yard line.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Ready.
He's dropping back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. That's low and bounces short of his man. Trying to find his tight end. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Warrior 70. Dragon 60. Steady.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Got all of it, and this is good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Hartman with a return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready up.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
17 yards.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. He'll work against the blitz. Soon Pitts has another. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Penix working from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. He's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
Let's go. 18 Cardinals.
Running here with Bijan. He takes it down to the 33. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Penix now on 1st down. He'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They gain 11 on that play, and that's a Falcon 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons now lead touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons drive their lead to 11.
41. Buccaneers 30. Younghoe Koo, kickoff for Atlanta.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the set.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18, run. Viking, 18. Hut, hut.
Airing it out to start this drive. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He beams one, deep right side. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's 4th and long. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers trailing by 11. Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down. Desperation time here. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Koo on now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. The Falcons push their lead to 18. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. His return starts at the 5. Showing a little burst so far. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. They'll run here on 1st down. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They give it to him again. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game. Not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. He just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage. Versus zone, it's all about that anticipation and accuracy. And if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
Right side, this is Ibuka. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. First and 10 now from the 46. Pass play coming here. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20.
6, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Tampa spends its second timeout now. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
39-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jesse Bates in to pick it up.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Man downfield, and he finds London. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons put up even more points in a win. Drake London with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Extra point by Kuhn is up and good. And the Falcons continue piling onto this lead. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Starting from the 5. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Bucs to the line. First and 10.
Take it to the half. Shut up.
Bring it in.
Viking 18. Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So for my partner, Brock Huard, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.